Hi everyone, welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Have you ever struggled to describe the taste of food in English? Maybe you've had a delicious meal but only knew how to say it's good or it's tasty. Or perhaps you've tried a dish you didn't like but weren't sure how to explain why. Finding the right words to talk about flavors, textures, and food experiences can be challenging, but don't worry, I've got you covered. In today's lesson, we'll go over essential taste-related vocabulary. Following the structure of our English Fab website, we'll explore different ways to describe flavors, textures, and even the actions we use when eating and drinking. By the end of this lesson, you'll have all the words you need to talk about food like a pro. Now, let's get started. Let's go over some essential vocabulary related to tastes. 1. Basic tastes. Sweet, a sugary taste, like chocolate or honey. Salty, a taste that comes from salt, like potato chips or pretzels. Sour, a sharp acidic taste, like lemons or vinegar. Bitter, a strong, sometimes unpleasant taste, like coffee or dark chocolate. Umami, a deep savory flavor, found in foods like mushrooms, soy sauce, and meat. Spicy, a hot, burning sensation from foods like chili peppers and curry. Savory, a rich, full-bodied taste, often used for meat and hearty dishes. Tangy, a bright, slightly sour taste, like oranges or yogurt. Mild, a soft, gentle taste without strong flavors, like mashed potatoes or plain rice. Rich, a strong, deep flavor, often associated with creamy or fatty foods like cheesecake or butter. Bland, a lack of strong flavor, often used to describe plain or unseasoned food. 2. Describing pleasant tastes. Delicious, a general word for great-tasting food. Tasty, another way to say something is enjoyable to eat. Flavorful, full of strong, delicious flavors. Juicy, moist and full of liquid, like a ripe peach or grilled steak. Fresh, recently made or picked, like vegetables or seafood. Succulent, tender and juicy, often used for meats like roast chicken or steak. Mouth-watering, so good that it makes you want to eat it immediately. Satisfying, a food that makes you feel full and happy. Creamy, smooth and rich, like yogurt or custard. Buttery, soft, rich and slightly oily, like freshly baked croissants. Crispy, crunchy on the outside, like fried chicken or potato chips. Zesty, a bright, fresh, citrus-like taste, often used for lemon-based dishes. 3. Describing unpleasant tastes. Bland, lacking flavor, often used for plain or unseasoned food. Stale, no longer fresh, like old bread or crackers. Spoiled, food that has gone bad and is unsafe to eat. Overcooked, cooked too long, making it dry or tough. Burnt, overcooked to the point of having a strong bitter taste. Bitter, too strong or unpleasantly sharp in taste. Sour, a taste that is unpleasantly acidic, like spoiled milk. Too salty, when a dish has too much salt, making it hard to eat. Greasy, oily and heavy, often making food feel unhealthy. Rotten, decayed and smelling bad, like spoiled fruit or vegetables. Watery, lacking thickness or flavor, like a weak soup. Unappetizing, not looking or smelling good enough to eat. 4. Texture and mouthfeel. Crunchy, hard and makes a loud sound when eaten, like potato chips. Chewy, requires a lot of chewing, like gummy candy or steak. Creamy, smooth and rich, like pudding or butter. Sticky, clings to your mouth or hands, like caramel or honey. Gooey, soft and slightly melted, like warm chocolate or cheese. Soft, easy to bite into, like bread or tofu. Crispy, light and crunchy on the outside, like fried foods. Velvety, very smooth and soft, like whipped cream. Thick, heavy and dense, like a milkshake. Thin, light and watery, like a broth. Tender, soft and easy to chew, often used for meat. Dry, lacking moisture, often used for overcooked meat or cake. 5. Taste-related actions. Bite, to take a small or large piece of food into your mouth. Chew, to grind food with your teeth before swallowing. Sip, to drink a small amount slowly, like tea or coffee. Gulp, to drink a large amount quickly. Lick, to move your tongue over food like ice cream. Savor, to enjoy and appreciate the taste of food slowly. Swallow, to move food or drink from your mouth to your stomach. Taste, to experience the flavor of food by eating a small amount. Sample, to try a small amount of food before deciding to eat more. Munch, to eat with a crunching sound, like eating chips. Nibble, to eat small bites of food slowly. Slurp, to drink something with a loud sucking sound, like soup or noodles. Now that we've covered essential vocabulary, let's see how these words are used in real-life sentences. I'll also share useful tips so you can use them naturally when describing food in English. 1. Basic tastes. This soup is so salty that I need a glass of water. When food has too much salt, you can say too salty or overly salty. If something lacks salt, you can say a bit bland or needs more seasoning. I love eating oranges because they are sweet and tangy. Tangy describes a slightly sour, citrus-like flavor. You can use it for foods like oranges, yogurt, or barbecue sauce. 2. Describing pleasant tastes. The cheesecake was so creamy and delicious that I wanted another slice. When something is very enjoyable, you can emphasize it by using so or incredibly before the adjective. For example, this pasta is incredibly flavorful. The grilled chicken was juicy and full of flavor. Juicy means the food has a lot of natural moisture, making it delicious and not dry. If something is full of flavor, it means it is well seasoned and tastes amazing. 3. Describing unpleasant tastes. The bread was stale, so I had to throw it away. Stale is used for bread, crackers, or pastries that have lost their freshness. You can also say, this bread has gone bad for a more general expression. I accidentally drank spoiled milk, and it tasted horrible. Spoiled means food or drink has gone bad and is no longer safe to consume. Other words for bad food include rotten for fruits and vegetables and expired for packaged goods. 4. Texture and mouthfeel. The fries were perfectly crispy on the outside and soft inside. When describing texture, you can contrast the outside and inside. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, is commonly used for fried foods like fries, tempura, or fried chicken. This cake is so moist and velvety that it melts in my mouth. Moist is often used for cakes, muffins, or brownies to describe a soft texture. Velvety means smooth and luxurious, often used for desserts or creamy foods. 5. Taste-related actions. She took a small bite of the cake and smiled with delight. A small bite means taking a little portion of food. You can also say, she nibbled on the cake to describe slow, small bites. He sipped his coffee and savored the rich aroma. Sip means to drink in small amounts, often used for hot beverages like coffee or tea. Savor means to enjoy something slowly, focusing on its flavor or smell. That wraps up our lesson on taste-related vocabulary. Today, we covered different ways to describe flavors, textures, and eating actions, so you can express yourself more naturally when talking about food. Whether you're enjoying a delicious, juicy burger or complaining about bland, overcooked pasta, now you have the right words to make your descriptions clear and engaging. Remember, the best way to improve your English is through practice. Try using these words the next time you eat something new, write a food review, or even describe your meal to a friend. The more you use them, the more natural they will feel. Okay, thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay Fab.